Off Air, which sounds like the one game it's about controlling what's on the news wavelengths. That was cool. It's like this one game it's about controlling what's on the news airlines. There we go, that's cool. So I look at some of the workshop previews for this. It looks normal so far, but don't let your eyes deceive you. That's why I want to set up a runway here. Set up a nice little runway. Probably to get that button. And bloosh. There we go. There's a cheeky little mini ramp right here. Okay, I guess I'll get that too. Nice gel coating on everything. Spread on the other side too. And boink! There we go. And we cross this gap. So, alright, can I just? I don't even need to use momentum to get at that. Yeah, but I do need the funnel. I see. Okay. Now I can do this with some quick thinking. Well, not that quick. So hold on. So, funnel is on the right. Funnel will be. Funnel is on the left. So. There we go. Quick thinking. Kaya will be proud. So now there's a button up there, so I'm going to go over there for a second to see what needs to happen. So I need gel right here. Okay, so okay, I see. I just need to use a wall up here. So here, Cube, you can give me some assistance. There it is. Shoot! Oh, thank God, save me here. Yeah, it was a bit too slippery there. And so, can I get over there? Kind of. It was kind of very aggressively clipping through the ceiling, but that works just fine, I suppose. Okay, so that's probably good. So Cube, you go in the funnel, and I go over there. Is that going to be enough? Oh, I don't think it's enough gel, actually. Shoot, I need to go back now. Okay, Cube, come back. I still need you. So then I will spread it better this time. And swoopty. Is that enough? That should be enough now. Okay. Now Cube goes up there. I go over here. And I can just do. Stand here. Let's put the orange portal there. Portal there. And I run over. There we go. Now stairs. How nice of you. Can I stand on this glass partition? I can. I can't quite stand on this block here because the dropper is in the way. Alright. Cool. Stand by, off air. Yeah. So yeah, the workshop... Oh, that's a bad. Don't walk into static, got it. So the workshop preview showed a bit of this. Okay. So don't step into the static. Static is bad. Gotcha. I got some dramatic music. Cut off abruptly by the funnel. Off air. Oh, more corruption. Oh, a bit of a survival situation where we have to get through while avoiding all the lost corrupted data. Okay. So the world is slowly collapsing. gel dropper up there. Is this... I can brush against the wall just fine. I just can't touch it on the floor. Is that? I think that's where we were. Yeah. So... go up here. This gel dropper. Don't touch the static floor. Oh, that's grated off. Okay, go here then. Okay. Be mindful to not linger in the static zone. So, is this temporary or it's temporary? So where do I need gel? Do I need it right here? Not entirely sure. I'll spread it here just in case. Whoops. Messed that up. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with this. It's quite possible that all these effects are wrecking the frame rate, the bit rate of the video right now. Oh, I can fling over there while I have the phone, I suppose. I fling, you mentioned. Ow. Okay. Can I... no, like it's interrupted. Do I go from there? I wonder if that kills you eventually. You just stand on the innocent parts. So if I stand over here, can I see anything? Not really. There's a decayed fizzler up there. Oh, do I need gel here? I think I need gel here, actually. Okay. That's a bit of a pickle, isn't it? Can I see that from another angle or somewhere? Wait. Can I just drop back down there from here? Can't. Ow. Static in the face. Okay. Doesn't feel like that's how that should work, but okay. So now, alright, that's graded. I can't do that. Take the long way around. Out, static in the face. Out, static in the face. Out. Okay. Let's move you. Can I... okay, out. And... okay, how do I... oh, I was probably supposed to, because I was probably supposed to put the funnel up there. Whoops. Well, small correction. There we go. I avoided static in the face that time. So I put you there, then I run. There we go. Get me through. Good. Whoa. What? Have I been eaten by the static monster? Okay, that was interesting. Now, let's read about this one. So, off air, as you can see in the workshop previews here, showing what's going on. Warning, flashing lights. If you have a history of dying, be careful. Discover the disastrous consequences of Albert's overly ambitious virtual testing initiative in the shoes of an uninvolved test subject. Okay, so this still involves the virtual testing initiative from the last one. We're bound to happen at some point, considering how far management pushed us with this project. But I don't think anyone thought it would have been this bad. Total dimensional collapse. I would have thought it were a joke if it weren't happening right now. My entry to PMAM's Portal Mapping and Modding's Catastrophic Completion, where the goal was to make a map involving Aperture and something catastrophic. Custom materials, sounds, and music are made by me. Nice. Also, the map is by me, in case it wasn't obvious. That was pretty interesting. Alright then, so there's one more map here from connibun we're going to play. Now we're playing Shutter. Well, we appear to have a camera. Like slender camera. Exit here. You don't say. Back in the Voxel chambers. Oh, it's like DNA. Damn lines. There's sure is some music right now. Pixelate humming. Oh, Dr. Michael Korach. Greetings, test subject. If you're reading this, there are no test associates available to guide you. In front of you is a camera. Simple enough, right? Simple enough, right? But we have some more interesting camera models in development. This camera is just a camera. Don't expect it to do anything special. If anything, it's just a prop for this testing course. It can still take pictures out, but the flash is always on. Keep that in mind before you try to take a photo of your eyeballs. That's all you need to know. Have fun. Okay, so I guess it's a flashlight, and also it returns our sanity for a little bit. Get out here, static. I can't make it. There we go. So, can it run out of battery? And if it does anything bad happen? This is probably so many monsters. Auto Anima. Anima for CEO. Vote. Okay. Do I need to get rid of all the corruptions? Okay. Dr. Mary Marnock. The boss has been more distant as of late. He's been quieter and gives us less information about projects, and he even seems to zone out for a while supervising tests. I fear the lack of communication and attention could get us into legal trouble. He's likely shook up from the incident at the Aperture shipping location in Ohio, which I'm sure is bringing the company hell law-wise. Still, he should be keeping his eyes on the task at hand, and buying a better cologne. He smells like a rotting corpse, which isn't good for morale. Zones out and smells like a rotting corpse. Okay, Michael Afton. I'm not prepared if someone takes a complaint like that to court. Okay. So are there going to be monsters, or are we just fixing the corruption? I can't go in there. Good job. Taking flashbacks to the original Slender Forest game. That's all pixelated. Oh, did I just pick up a flashlight from somewhere? I didn't see it. Technician Philip Green. Note to future technicians. The equipment closet key is located in the boss's office, Auto Anima. I couldn't explain why it has to be put there every night, nor why they can't just cut more of the same key. The boss didn't make me do this last month, so this is a new thing. Andrew McCain. I managed to escape the test chamber yesterday. I got caught pretty quickly, but noticed that the entrance to one of the offices was boarded up. I reckon if I could break into the tool closet and steal the pry bar, I could find out what they're hiding in there. Okay. So that's locked. Okay. We're uncovering mysteries here. Last week, a significant amount of technological documents inexplicably went missing. Thankfully, I had most of them copied down in my notebook, but now I have to rewrite all those documents, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Might as well draft one on this page. Our enhanced camera technology, named to be determined, has various industrial uses. It can take a photo of an object to capture it, transferring it from the real world to the camera's storage. So we're saving these corruptions. An eject button is present on the side, which allows you to deposit any captured objects, so like f-stop. There's also an option to morph or resize targeted objects. However, the feature is largely experimental. Since these cameras are still only prototypes, we won't be rolling them out to test subjects until they're finished. For the moment, I'll give the test subjects normal cameras to taunt them. They're too dumb to know the difference anyway, they told us that. That's just my rough draft. I'll touch it up and make it less passive later. Like, we got the f-stop camera, but we don't have one quite yet. So, it's like, I see 079's place down there. Our camera may not be the special, but at least it can dissolve some of this corruption. There's a start over there. There is a vent, which is suspicious. There's a note in the vent. I'll read it in a bit. But something has escaped. That's not good. Of course. Finally, something interesting. Last night I spent some more time toying with the camera anomalies, and managed to discover a new type of anomaly. It looks like a shadow person, or is deep sleep, to put it bluntly. What's more interesting is that they're aggressive. I barely escaped with my life when I released it. It felt like my skin was melting away at its cold touch. It was thrilling. Jay managed to contain it in a glass cage, oh boy. The cameras don't seem like they're able to recapture them, so we'll have to make containment cells for them. At least Jay will have to. I'll just store them in the test chambers as a little treat for test subjects. So am I a test subject or am I a shadow person? I just need Jay's permission to access the test chambers and it's showtime. Okay, so there might be a deep sleep shadow person somewhere around here. Gotcha. Let's see, exit. Okay. These shadows are problematic. I saw them melt my coworker in front of me. Fortunately, I never attached myself to her due to her criminal record, oh boy. But it's a little worrying on the legal side of things. I'm not sure how any lawyer can justify an employee being melted in the mush. I don't know how to escape this place. The shadows have infested the main lobby, and the only accessible emergency exit is down a flight of stairs. Those stairs don't have any railings, they don't abide by state building codes, which really discourages me. I also have really bad blood with stairs ever since my brother pushed me down some a few years ago. The insurance for that was hell, and it'll be even more hell if I fall down these ones too. Maybe I can get away with stepping down the stairs slowly. I'll leave a note at the bottom of the staircase to record how it went. We'll get to see that in a second. So are there shadow people out here, or is it that just spooky ominous? Spooky ambience? What do you say? Subject Shelley Elizabeth. The shadows won't stop. No matter what I do, they always come back. I feel like my flesh is scratching at my skin. I discovered that turning my light off and pretending they aren't there protects me from them. I just have to listen to that horrible noise and wait for it to go away before I turn my light back on. I don't know how much longer I can stay here. Please God, or anyone, save me. I don't know why I signed up for this. So are there shadow people out there and I've just been lucky? And I haven't seen them yet? In case this is like a jump scare opportunity. Has there been a monster? I just haven't seen it. So the right click is turning off the light of the camera. Our battery hasn't gone down at all yet, which seems good. This one's clicking through the wall a little bit. Now that I'm aware there could be actually something stalking the hallways, I'm a little paranoid. Okay. Well, Mary's dead. That's good to know. Are you gay? Cool, that's what that says. I know the question mark is clipping off the poster. So, we have to exit through the seal. There's a note here. The dimensional seal is complete. The instructions are locked away. I can't read from the dark. The instructions are locked away in the executive's office for legal purposes. The basic gist is that you need to capture all loose dimensional anomalies and feed them to the dimensional seal. After that, it should open it and allow you to lock the anomalies away. A person could fit in there too, but I don't know if that would be safe. In case of lawsuit, I'll put it bluntly, don't go in a dimension seal. Okay. Can I... Do we have all the anomalies? After shipping, science, fixtures. There's anomalies in the locker rooms, right? God, the noise. I don't know if there's actually something out there or not. Valid. Money valid. I'm scared. I'm leading the second biggest project in Aperture's history, and I'm scared. Everyone was looking up to me, and I thought I could do it until things started to crack. Those anomalies are freaking me out now. I know it's only me. Nobody else looks nearly as anxious as I feel. I thought everything would go smoothly, but as soon as Jay sent me that report, I felt the world crash down on me. I don't feel like myself anymore. I want to give up my position, but I know everyone will be disappointed in me for quitting such a seemingly tiny bump in the road. The Michigan facility hasn't hit any roadblocks at all with their portal project. Most this is a separate facility. The scope is miles wider than ours, but we're the ones destabilizing space-time. I'm incompetent in comparison. I can't be the lead. I can't. Sounds like you guys shouldn't have done this project in the first place. Or not to sneeze there. J. Pinhole. Something has to be wrong. Anima laid us off for today. Nobody has come to work, not even the janitors as far as I can tell. It's especially worrying seeing as there's an inspection tonight. I'm concerned for Anima's health. He wasn't like this before, and I don't know what caused him to change. I want to ask about it, but I don't know if I'll get an answer. He seems lifeless, like he isn't really there. I'm scared for him. Did Anima become one of the shadow beings? There's a button here. What was that note next to me? This door here. I'll be with you in a second. Anima's been acting strange lately. Ever since those issues with the cameras arose, he's been more tense than usual. I have faith in him as a leader, especially for this project. He's a very passionate and hard-working lead. That doesn't stop me from worrying, though. There's Michael Afton. Michael has been experimenting more with camera anomalies. They're starting to take a more visually solid form. Now there's a block of TV static rather than floating shadows. So are the static things the shadow people? They're still harmless, but I fear if he pushes too far, something bad could happen. Of course, the diagnostics say it's safe, so none of the research team believe me. I just have a feeling. So how much you want to bet when we get all the static anomalies they build together into a shadow person, and it kills us, or it just chases after us? How much you want to bet? Oh, tool. Oh god. Oh, there's a shadow being. The back of the key reads Anima's office. Is it coming here? Perhaps not. Okay. And a note. I feel a lot more tired now. Before I could sleep and wake up fine. I had a strict sleeping schedule that I stuck to no matter what. Now I can't sleep at all. I've been awake for 4 days. The fatigue is getting to my brain, too. I was talking to Jay, and halfway through our conversation I saw a big glowing red eye hiding behind some ripped wallpaper behind him. Once I blinked, it disappeared. I think Jay could tell something was wrong, so he quickly got up with the conversation and left me alone to think. I wish he hadn't done that. He keeps coming back. Seems like eyes have been a theme recently in the maps I've been playing. Okay. So the shadow being is out now. I think Anima's office was on the left side. Where is the shadow being? I saw it walk out. Oh, there it is. Is it coming this way? No. Oh, hi. Oh, is that Dr. Anima? Are you gonna come this way? No. Are you? No, Dr. Anima is the guy, I think. Oh god. No, that doesn't come through the partition to get me there. Okay. No. Oh, you have a mildly unpredictable pattern. Are you gonna come in here? Maybe not. I presume if I turn off my light with the right mouse button, it won't be able to get me. Wait, what? Is there more than one? Oh god. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. It's like legit ALLOS playing a horror game right now. Next thing you know, I'll be playing Outlast. Yeah, there is 2 of them. God. Why? There are 2 of them. That's mildly frightening. Okay, can you leave, please? Can you go out in the hallway? Oh, if you're just gonna keep turning around, I'm just gonna walk past you. Hi. Let me in, please. Thank you. Hopefully they don't walk in here. Anima is watching. There's a red eye. The showers are everywhere. In case of emergency, I'm supposed to lead the research team to safety, but I just can't. Something inside of me won't let me. So, my earbud just popped. That's weird. Something inside of me won't let me, so I'm just hiding instead. The red eye is still following me. It doesn't go away anymore. It always feels like it's passively burnt into the back of my brain. If I think too hard, my head hurts. If I let myself drift away, it gets rid of the pain. It feels better when I let the eye decide for me. Oh boy. The eye wants me to try and capture myself in one of the cameras. I think it'll let me travel into the camera's pocket dimension and escape. Escape the shadows, escape responsibility, escape its decaying body, everything. I can leave ALLOS behind and start anew. I just need to follow the leader. Red eye with the crown. Don't think. It's crossed out the Aperture logos. Okay. Can I take the key? Back of the key reads tools closet. That was like right across the hallway, wasn't it? I'm gonna save. Some paranoid. Hi. Hello. Do not mind me, please. No, it wasn't here. Where was it? It's over here. Okay, I'm gonna assume they can't go in the vents. This episode might be a 2-parter for today. I've been here for a while. I don't know if my cutting out of gaps will make it go any faster. It was around the corner there. Oh, one's coming. I know it gave me the hint about turning off the light, but I'm too frightened to try that out. So are you gonna keep going that way, or are you gonna turn around? You've turned around. Okay, let's try the thing. It worked. Okay. Okay, tool closet. Crowbar. I assume I have to go to the barred up offices first, where I can escape. Okay. There's still more anomalies to capture. Okay. I'm in darkness. There is nothing. Okay. Cool. Oh. It's hiding here. Please don't come in here. Okay. The sound they make isn't really all distinct from the background ambience. I'm not here. I'm not here. Pay me no mind. Okay. Anomaly. Yeah, it is f-stop. Is that Dr. Is that the person who became the spirit? I shouldn't have trusted Michael. I gave him access to the test chambers, thinking he was going to find a way to destroy those shadow anomalies. He said he was going to finish what he started, which shouldn't have convinced me so easily. I heard him laugh from down the corridor. I rushed into the chamber and couldn't believe my eyes. A shadow anomaly was standing in the middle of the chamber and on the floor. Next to it was a pool of blood and a pile of human remains. I looked over at Michael, incredulous. He was smiling. That man is sadistic. I know reporting him won't do any good, because his company doesn't care about the test subjects, though. I'll have to stop him myself before things get out of hand. Something tells me you might have been too late there, Jay. So, it's like... the shadow people have the same outline as this person's hair. I'm gonna save. Okay, they're coming by. Do not mind me. I'm not with the tourist. He turned around. Ugh. He's trying to trick me. Okay, hup. You let you check on the dimensional seal. Okay, I got all the anomalies. Core. Jay's trying to stop me. He's doing everything in his power to try and get me uprooted from my position. The higher-ups respect him a lot more than me, so I know I'll be done for soon. I know I'll be done for soon. The least I can do is give the company a little goodbye gift. I like nightclubs, Jay, because soon everyone you work with is going to be dancing in the dark. Guys, this is not Michael Afton. He's not nearly as trustworthy. Okay, get going. Yep. I'm not here. I'm not here. Okay. It's coming back. So that passed by. Hello. I'm not here. It's gonna turn around. Take the seals. So it said that a human should not go in there, right? It said a human should not go in there. If I just wait until the dimensional anomalies that shadow people walk by, will they go in there? That's the question. Like, my geek centers are very much telling me to go in there myself, you know, it's a bad idea, but let's see. Will you go into the light closet? No, you will not. What about your comrade? Will they go in? Nope. Alright. Nope. I guess it's time for us to go into the incredibly safe capsule, whatever it's called, Mother 3. That's the only way we're getting out of this. Gotta lock ourselves in solitary confinement! Forever and ever. Dog. Dr. Anima? Watcher. They lied. Shipping. Science fixtures. No more lies. So was this intentional then? Okay. Let's read then. Shudder. The truth is within reach. Inspired by rumors and the conspiracy surrounding Apter's scientist's virtual augmentation chip, he explored strange, seemingly paranormal properties displayed in his virtual experiences, starting with the depiction of the Apter's camera division. Are the virtual experiences truly fictional, or are they a form of unintentional disclosure regarding Apter's stifled, less than admirable history? Perhaps it's time to find out. Known issues. The camera flash does not illuminate overlays. I can't do anything about that really. Understandable. The enemies will render through the glass in the main office area. There's nothing I can do to circumvent this with the current system I have in place, as I'm using sprites which are a little janky. I mean, it made it easier to see them. The static anomalies will disappear when you press the primary fire button, even if the camera is on cooldown. I can think of a few solutions to this, but with the way I approach the mechanic, it would take effort, which is too much for my lazy ass. Alright. Alright then. So that's it for those maps. That was quite an experience, wasn't it? This recording has just now gone over an hour. Might be a bit much for a Thursday double feature, but well, you get an extra bonus here. Extra bonus from ALLOS. Alright then, so I'll cut it off right there. Next time, we resume our scheduled programming. So until then, my name is ALLOS, also known as Sketchman Creations, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching.